On today's Infinite Galaxy video, the VIP shop is one of the best places for you to get items for Corium at a discounted rate. And in this video, I kind of want to go over with y'all what items you should be getting out of the VIP shop. We're going to divide this into 3 categories for you to pick which one you fit in. If you're a massive whale or you're a low spender, there's stuff in here for everybody that is extremely useful to progress in the game and get stronger. So sit back, hit that like, slap a like, and let's go. Hey there YouTube, Galactic Gecko back at you with another Infinite Galaxy video, and today, well, we have the VIP shop. If you don't know what the VIP shop, it's this building all the way in the back here, the trade center. You go into the VIP shop, and it's a place where the higher your VIP level is, the more items you unlock at a discounted rate. You get up to, I believe, 60% off on items, and that is 60% off on their cost from the shop. The shop is where you buy the items for full price in Corium, and in the VIP shop, you have the option to get them at a discounted rate. Now, the way you get level up your VIP is quite simple. You log in every day to get VIP points to level up your VIP, and of course, the more money you spend, the more your alliance spends, and you open those gifts, the more of these items you can get, which will level up your VIP, well, eventually. Let's get using these ones real quick. Bam. And so the VIP shop is divided really into 3 categories. And we're going to have to, before we get into those, really quickly mention the items that are for resources. Resources, easy to farm. Speed ups, time, you cannot farm. Outfitting cast packs where you can get materials for manufacturing flagship items, gear. You can get them different ways, but for resources, very, very good. And the crew training course items, you really want to get those 3 items for resources every single week. It is worth the resources, even though resources are extremely scarce in this game. And so now that we went over the items that are for resources, as you can see, I have unlocked all the way to the level 9, VIP level 9, and there are more items that I still have yet to get at a higher VIP level. At VIP 7, you get 1-day speed ups. You can get a ton of plasma and a bunch of other things along the way. But we're going to focus up here, and we're going to divide into 3 categories of items that you should get. And that is flagship related items, resource speed ups, and in general growth items, and other items, which include items for hunting pirates, which include items for teleporting shields, and so forth and so on. So there is actually technically a 4th category, which is do not get. And let's start with it, just because it's the smallest category. The 2 items that I would say do not get are right here in the same row. That is Rebel Citation Device and Federation Credit. Why? You're going to pick up at 6,000 Corium about 1,800 Federation credits and 15 of these guys at 6,000 Corium. And realistically speaking, you are going to get a lot of both of these items on the daily. You're going to get them from the daily missions. You're going to get them from doing events. You're going to get them just from being active in the game. These are very common items. As a matter of fact, I have boatloads of the Federation credits that I've used some, and I still just keep hoarding more and more and more like no one's business. And so I really don't see why you should spend your Corium on it. I understand that I am a whale in this game, and some free-to-play players or low spenders are working on epics, and this could be very useful. I still don't think it's worth your Corium. The same can be said about Rebel Citation Devices. You're going to get 2 of those every single day from your daily missions. So if you go take a look at the daily missions, I believe you get one in 150 and you get another one in 270. And you can get these done very easily, 2 a day. You're going to get a ton of them also from various different events. I mean, I've been opening these since the last video we made about crew members, and I've opened some of these. It's not that I've been hoarding all the time. And I'm back to 61 of these. They'll come left and right. And so I really don't think it's worth spending your Corium on said item. So now that we checked off the items that I wouldn't get, let's start off with flagship related items. Now, for the record, I already recorded 1 take of this video and I didn't like it, which is why some of these items were already sold. And so the related items that I think are extremely useful that are flagship wise are obviously the flagship high energy core, which is how you level up your flagships. At a higher level, leveling up your flagships is going to be very tough. My beautiful rank 9 Cyclops, look at this bad boy. Hell yeah. With all that I have here, I don't think I can even level them up twice. Like, I think I might be able to get to level 44 because we're almost done with 42, but I definitely don't think we make it to 45. Maybe we do because of the 10s, but I highly, highly doubt that that will be the case. We might get very close to 45. And so leveling up twice or even 3 times with all those items that I had is crazy. And now think about the fact that you're going to need 4 to 5 of these leveled up at a very high level. Very, very good item to pick up on the weekly basis. Also related to flagships are none other than the flagship outfitting blueprint chests and the outfitting casting packs. Now, if you ask me what I prefer, I definitely prefer the outfitting casting packs over the flagship blueprint chests. And the reason for that, the outfitting blueprint chests, and the reason for that is that at some point in here, you're going to get purples and blues primarily. And when it comes to the purple ones, that's a little bit of a different story. But when it comes to the blues, you're really going to get a ton of blues. And I don't really think you're going to need that many blues long term. You're definitely going to need more purples that are harder to get, and more than certainly the orange or yellow ones, the legendary outfitting blueprints. You definitely are going to need those. So when it comes to this item, I really don't think you need it per se, but I would definitely say that once you hit VIP level 10, this is very, very good to get on a weekly basis. The same can be said about the outfitting casting pack. The thing is, the green level is for resources, so why the heck not? And when it comes to the blue level, at 20 of these every single week, 3,000 corium, you are going to expedite your gear. Now, is this required? No, it's not required. As a low spender or as a free-to-play player, you don't need this. Go hunt pirates like crazy every single day. Make sure you're using all your energy hunting pirates, because when you hunt a pirate, you can and you will get yourself materials to create equipment. So you can see right there, we've gotten, in most cases, you get some of these, and we have been just grinding the level 30s. There is no reason for you to necessarily need to spend unless you're going whale mode. And if you are spending money in the game and you are looking to create out flagship equipment that is a legendary equipment, this is going to get extremely, extremely expensive to level up. On top of needing the materials, the outfitting, upgrade blueprint things, the materials are very, very, very expensive. And so you're really going to want to make sure, if you are looking to get this done quick, to get these items for just making it quicker on you to level up your gear. Keep in mind, what I showed you is one piece of gear on one flagship. At the end, you're going to need 5 attack gear, 5 defense gear on 4 to 5 different flagships. We're talking 10 pieces of gear per flagship, 50 pieces of gear you're going to have to make eventually. Of course, the good news, your greens, your blues, your purples, you can break them down, get materials, and get legendaries. Sure, but it's still a grind. I definitely recommend getting this item right here. And so that pretty much concludes the flagship related stuff for the record. Before we continue going on, once you get to VIP 15, if you got there, good for you. These are absolutely a no-brainer to grab. Legendary advanced federation credits, extremely, extremely useful. You're going to want as many of them as you can, because that's how you can level up your legendary flagships quicker. So this is definitely a pickup for me at some point. Good luck with that, right? To get there. Anyway, let's move on to category number 2, which is resources, speed ups, and growth items. Resources are tremendously hard to get in this game. The higher level you go, the harder it gets. I recently got my farm to level 20, and it was a nightmare to get the resources on it to level it up to level 20 and all that good stuff. For that, I do pick up these every single week on the farm. On this account, I tend to pick up deuterium because I was low on deuterium for a while. Now I'm a little bit lower on titanium than deuterium. Getting resources for corium is not a bad idea, but it is indeed a whale thing to do. If you have the corium to spare, then I definitely think getting resources is worth it because, I mean, you're spending money already on getting resources. So why not spend the corium on the resources as well to save yourself some money, right? And so when it comes to resources, I'm not going to even say anything. I would grab every single piece of resource that you feel that you need. There were weeks in this game where I picked up everything. I picked up this, I picked up that, I picked up this, I picked up that, I got this, and I got that and this. And I know some of our whales are still doing it on a weekly basis, and I actually might still do it, maybe not on this video. And so resources, extremely worth it, especially on a farm account where you're gaining like teeny tiny bits of corium all the time. And so you can allow yourself every now and every week to drop 400 corium on getting resources for in your farm, which is gaining corium naturally through events, through whatever it is that your alliance is doing. Definitely worth it. I think that I would definitely pick that up, especially with a farm. When it comes to another set of growth items, you have the speed ups, building speed ups, which are very, very nice, especially if you're someone pushing Galaxy Star and stuff like that. These are very recommended. They're fairly cheap. A 24% discount, though, is the lowest discount you'll get. And the same applies for research speed ups. I am not going to pick these up, but I did pick them up in the past quite a lot. I don't have really huge resources, researches that I need to push, and I have the research speed ups that I need as of right now. So personally, in this run, I am not going to pick these up. Now, we're done at this stage with everything that has to do with your own growth. Now, of course, shipbuilding speedups, extremely useful, especially if you have a way to use these 8-hour speedups on queues, however big your queues are, and regular speedups down here, as well as one-day speedups. Speedups are really nice. You're buying time, and time is the one thing you can never get back. So getting time for in-game items is actually very, very much worth it. And that's pretty much all of it about the growth of your account. The final category is others, miscellaneous. And those include crew items, such as the crew training course items, which I like. I pick them up. These are very, very important. You need to get your crews to level 15. I still am struggling to get some crew to level 15, although nowadays with this item, you can actually get better amounts of crew data cards, but I am still going to go ahead and pick these up because they are extremely scarce in the game as well. And so getting them from the VIP shop is definitely worth it. Another miscellaneous item that is absolutely worth picking up are revitalizers. If you have these as well as the 500s, revitalizers, you get one a day from daily missions of a 200. These are extremely useful for many things. If you're hunting during Galaxy Star, getting 10 million points out of hunting, people do that, but you're going to need revitalizers. Or if you are hunting pirates during alien spirits, awesome, perfect. It's exactly what you're looking for. So revitalizers are worth it. And as titles are going to start scrolling on in the nebula, let's go talk about the next item that is extremely worth it, and that is the teleport revitalization energy thingy, whatever the heck it's called. Teleporting at the early stages of the game is not that serious. You're going to teleport occasionally here and there for certain things, but I'm assuming that during Nebula versus Nebula and during war situations, you will need to teleport quite a bit. For teleporting in this game, moving your spaceport around space, you're going to need teleport energy. Teleport energy revitalizes at 3 energy an hour. And I mean, you're going to need a good amount. Like it takes a good 300, 400 to get a good jump in. I believe the base cost of even a 1 jump is like 200 energy. So it's definitely going to take some time to rebuild your energy naturally. You want to stack these up. If you ever need them, you don't want to run out of them. And I have been stacking them up for a little while now, just to get ready for the day we will need to hop around extensively. And we know in other games, like myself and Rise of Kingdoms, have run out of teleport items. So I'm not making this mistake. These items definitely worth picking up. Another item you might consider picking up, and this is not on a weekly basis. It's an item that sits right here. It's a Silent Force field, which is essentially a shield. Listen, at the end of the day, when it comes to, not a shield, this is a scout thing. At the end of the day, you can reach a situation in which in a war, folks are going to try to scout you to figure out whether you can get soloed, rallied, multi-swarmed, and all that good stuff. I don't necessarily think that this is an item that you need. Maybe pick up one to have one in case you ever need it. But that's definitely an item that you can give a skip to. You don't really care for Silent Force. I guess I could have added it into the list of stuff that you don't get. I don't get those two for sure, but I can tell you that I have picked up one of these just to have one, which is why it didn't go into the do not pick up category. And I believe we've pretty much covered every type of item available in the VIP shop. Overall, the VIP shop is extremely, extremely useful to get some progression for Corium. What do you all think? Leave me a comment down below and let me know what you buy in the VIP shop, if you buy anything at all. I'm Gecko. I'm out of here. Appreciate this kind of you who slapped the like on this video. I'm going back to the galaxy, so take care. Have a good one. Peace.